What's the play? Here, what's the play? What's the play?
Sorry, it's actually doing something for you.
What's the play?
I will make sure that we will come out of this better. I swear to you. Life is beautiful.
John Montgomery, Thunderbird. You were just watching.
I am not a bird, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Hello. Did we just do that twice? Listen, we will never ever treat you like that opening montage that I just came up and came back again. Sorry, we're on a delay. And we're only on a delay because, I don't know, iOS, Apple, have you ever heard about Twitch? Have you? There's a brand called Twitch, and Apple, if you could only loosen the reins on us. And everybody out there who streams, everybody out there that streams, all our followers, all the people that would like to stream. Do you know one thing Apple does? They 15 seconds. Man, you know what 15 seconds is in a game like this game of life? That's a long time. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, right as you can see right there, my name is Steven with a PH. And that's right, I'm welcoming you back to another edition, the best edition. It's always the best edition when I'm here. The best edition of What's the Play? What's the Play trivia is now the trivia that the world is talking about. The world doesn't even know what's going on because we're the only trivia that deals with life questions that actually, they're real life. They deal with you. Go ahead and, I'll give you a minute. Go ahead and find a trivia game that actually gives a about you. You can't find it. You know why you can't find it? Because nobody does. Everybody wants to make emojis and they want to make a streamline your email, or they want to make sure you got a nice little pictogram thing. Great. That's really nice. I get to see some people that are terrible in real life, and then I get to see them in white jackets and white outfits running on the beach with their kids or with their friends. I mean, you know they're garbage. But in the grams of things, they look like they're the greatest people because you know what? Social media has become this. It's become that when you go on it, you're like, oh God, my life isn't as good as these people who I know aren't that really, they don't have that great a life. I mean, and you start comparing yourself, and you know what you can't do? You can't compare yourself to nobody. Compare yourself to you. This is your life. It's the one and only life that you have. So ladies and gentlemen, we're giving you the opportunity to make that your real life video game. Here we are. What's the Play? What's the Play Games now proudly presents What's the Play? And from the prophet to me, because I don't know anything. I'm just here to be stylish. Right. So I'm thinking about what's the play, and I'm just an observer. You know, I've listened to the polling. I've listened to everybody here with their communications, and I've listened to everybody that has interacted with us. And look this is 3 years in the making, people. And whether it shows it or not, doesn't matter. We have the data that it's not from any of us, it's from you. These are the best plays that we see possible. So I'm here, we started this 1 week ago, maybe a week and 1 day. I mean, this has been what a tumultuous week. Because when it's 1 week, weeks go by like that. I mean, they just do. But not to us, and not to you if you're following us, because you're starting to understand, wow, what's the play? What's the play? What's the play in life? I know that person's bad for me. I know that person's great for me. I know that my friend is, right? So in my world, I have a podcast. If you want to take a look at it, I'm going to just real quick plug. It's called Who Cares the Podcast. And of course I get little DMs. I mean, you can't be the sharpest dressed man in all of trivia and not get DMs. But what do you know? I don't know, because I kind of had to take it like a stalker a little bit, but the girl is 3 or 4 blocks away. But damn, is she not? And she came across like she was blowing like kisses, like that. And I'm like, this girl's. I love craziness. I love the excitement. I'm like, this one's gonna be a wild one, right? So, what happened is I had to look myself in the mirror, and I thought, God damn, I like what I see. But only because of What's the Play. Because I've been listening to you, I've been listening to the audience, I've been listening to our polling. I mean, I've been listening to everybody that's been going on all the platforms, and it's going in my head. I'm like, God, what if she's not that pretty? What if she's not the girl that she says she is? And what do you know? I had all the answers, but I didn't even need them. She was dope. But had she not been, I would have already been ready. I would have already been ready because I had the great prophet John Montgomery Thunderbird III to let me know that life is, it's the greatest thing that I've ever seen. I mean, we are living in, turn off the news. Turn that off right now. Those are old people complaining about old people. Turn off the news. Do you want to protest old people? I mean, we might as well go to senior citizen centers and be like, oh, God, why do you gotta why'd you fight in World War III or, I remember World War III, like the Korean War, World War II, they're dead. Korean War, or why'd you fight in Vietnam? I mean, that's ridiculous. It's the same people. I watched the debate last night and I said, wow, that's great. We got as a president, we have a personality host or whatever it is. We got a reality host, and then we got just piles of garbage on the Democratic side. I mean, what are we talking about, people? Is there not one good person out there? No, I guess there's not, because everybody's worried about the real people are doing their thing. And they're hoping that these people do something. But they ain't doing nothing for you, and they ain't doing nothing for me. But you know what we are doing? We're doing something for us. I mean, we're doing something for you. I mean, it's giving me, it's giving you, it's giving the world a blanket. You know, we're okay. We're okay. We're not divided. We're not divided people. We just want to live together in harmony. I mean, Jesus Christ. So that's why What's the Play Games is here, and I love this back. I'm looking at this background. I'm like, God damn, this is a nice background. So when I think about that, I think about all the, you know, if you were to write a book, for instance, about your life right now. I know I'm going to get real serious right now, real serious. If you were to write a book about your life right now, and how would each chapter go? Right? Let's think about that. How would each chapter go? Would it go, you know, you rose to the top from 4 to 10 years old, and then you crashed. Or maybe you weren't that great, and then at like 16, you just blew the minds out of everybody, including your parents. Their brains exploded. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Or did you not do nothing? It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's in the rear view. Today is the first day that you now have What's the Play. So here we are, and we're gonna work on this together. We're gonna do it all together. Just know that it's not that easy, but it is that easy. If I can be so blunt, and I want you to understand that, because, oh man, if I just would have had, I can't tell you. I mean, I probably would have cured cancer by now. No, I'm just kidding. But let me tell you this. If it is your book, wouldn't you want a choose your own adventure book? I don't know if anybody knows about that, but let's bring it down to Twitch. Wouldn't you want to, if it's your own video game, wouldn't you want to be the person that's maneuvering through this area? And you have to level up. And who's going to level you up? It's What's the Play. It's What's the Play Games. That's right. It's What's the Play Games. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so inspired by the questions that we get and the plays that we give. Just go ahead and go to whatstheplay.net, and you just leave a little voicemail when it pops up right here, and your information is completely safe. I promise you, 100%, whatever religion that is. I put it on my parents, and I love my parents more than God's green earth. So I promise you that everything will be within each other. You know, because life is crazy. It's crazy, right? You're gonna go around and you're like, oh man, you're just having like a great day, and all of a sudden it just something goes just wrong. But then you're having a horrible day, and you're like, oh God, I'll take a Monster. And then all of a sudden you get a text from somebody. Oh my God, you just got wet, you just got hard. It doesn't matter. You just got excited, and the whole day is totally different. Isn't that fascinating? Well, right now, that's how you should be. You should be wet, hard. It doesn't matter. What's the Play Games is here for you. And that's how this thing has to work. It works only with you, the community. Come with us. Come with us. I have no idea what the answers are. I have no idea. You just heard me. I'm trying to tell some girl about something, and I'm trying to relay the questions in my head. Or like, maybe, what do I do in this? What if she's not that girl? Shit. But you know what? It was all for nothing. But at least I had those bullets in my chamber. Now, let's take a look at that. I'm using that hypothetically. Because, let me ask you this. The last 5 years of tragedies, would any one of these big goofs that have caused these big tragedies, these dum-dums, these not-for-nothing people, they're terrible individuals. The world would be better off without them being born. And that's a terrible thing. But you know what? What if they had What's the Play trivia? What if they had that? And they're like, oh man, they're talking to me. But be like this. We're talking to me. Right? But it doesn't matter. If we're talking to you like that, then that's great. Because you don't have to do nothing in this world that takes a lot of people. Like, come on, man. Are you serious? I know you're feeling bad. I have felt more bad than you probably. I probably have. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm so excited about this opportunity to bring these plays of the world, because I've felt so bad. So bad. Have you ever, I don't want to say it, when all your endorphins are blown out of your goddamn mind, and you go to work and you hear some lady going, it's having a rough day. Lady, you have no idea. I just went and did some said some Molly, and I have no idea whether I'm like alive or not. And I have sickness. So we're talking when we were younger. I have no idea why I'm here. And you're talking about you got a headache? But you persevere and you do what you gotta do. Because you know why? Because you are an awesome individual. There is one thing, I guarantee you, if you were to DM us or DM me, you can even email me, Steven@whatstheplay.net. And I promise you, I will find the greatest thing about you in less than 10 seconds. Maybe 5 seconds. Actually 1 second, because you already did the best thing possible. You want to change your life. You want to change your life. You want to be part of our community. You want to be somebody that does something in this world, right? Don't you? I mean, I do. And you know what? Everybody else does too. That's why we have such an amazing team. That's why we have the prophet, John Montgomery Thunderbird III. I don't even know if he knows me. Did you know that? He's in Studio B over there. I try to talk to him, but he's on a different level. But you gotta understand that, like, we're just all trying to figure this stuff out, man. It's unbelievable. And so when I look back at all these things that we have going on in this world, I mean, if I were to dwell on all the past, you know what? I hate to break it to you, but the goddamn past is gone. It's gone. It's over. Don't worry about the past. Worry about now and in the future. The past does not equal the future. The past is in the rear view. I mean, you can't, who cares what people think about you in the past? Show them what's right. Show them the real you. Show them the mighty you. And you don't even need to go that far. Just do what you got to do, and don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the people that might bombard you on Twitter or on any kind of social media platform, because now you have us, and by having us, we would love to have your input. I don't know, maybe you're gonna be hosting the show in like a week or two. I do not care what you look like. I do not care what you sound like. All I care about is passion. Are you ready to go for it? Are you ready to go for the game? Are you ready to go for the game of life? Because let me just tell you one thing, in the immortal words of Scott Hall. That's right. In the immortal words of Scott Hall. Hard work pays off. Are you ready? Hard work pays off. Dreams do come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. That's right. What's the play? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Get your popcorn ready. Grab everybody you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the play?
What's the play? Here, what's the play? What's the play?
I'm tired of that. It's actually doing something for you.
What's the play?
I will make sure that we will come out of this better. I swear to you. Life. Because we will have one body.
John Montgomery, Thunderbird the third. You were just watching.
I am not a bird, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.
What's the play-ins? How are you doing tonight? It is me, John Montgomery Thunderbird III, your host for What's the Play, the trivia show. How do you play? Well, you come to me, and I tell you how to play. And this is how you play. You choose the letter that's corresponding to the answer that you want. You type it into the chat box down there, over there. And you press enter. It's that simple, people. You either know it or you don't. So let's get started before it becomes too late. Again, to reiterate, the letter next to the answer you want and press enter in that chat box. Question number 1. Your manager hates you, even though you do a great job. What should you do? Crush it? Who cares if that guy doesn't have a brain? Or even more than 21 brain cells. You could quit? If your work situation's so bad, quitting is always an option. Be a quitter. Or you could crush it while watching your boss's every move. Document it and pull it out when necessary. Whoever needs to know that information will ask, and he shall receive time. What'd you guys choose? Do I have smart people here today or dumb people? John Montgomery Thunderbird III knows what to do with everyone, so no matter who you are, I can hang, see, crush it, watch your boss's every move, and document it. Give it. The documents to the people that need it. Question 2. During kinky sex, you get tied to the bed and then left there by your so-called partner. D. If you're gonna turn up the heat, you better come prepared. Leave some scissors or something there to cut your way out. If they're handcuffs, you know what to do. E. Maybe you were terrible. You deserve it. Keep yourself there a few hours so you learned your lesson. You like punishment, right? Deal it to yourself. Be your best mistress or dame or whatever the dude is. Or rant on Twitter, shame the fool. But beware of retaliation. Time! You stop right there. Freeze! I'm gonna come over there and check if you've still answered the question. I will make sure that you follow our rules. Our rules are there for your protection. And if you're gonna turn up the heat, come prepared, dummy. Make sure you can get out, no matter what situation. Question number 3. You're an awkward guy. You have a little trouble talking to the ladies. Gee, do you accept it? Accept your shithole of a life? Just live it the rest of the time. It's not so bad. A shithole can be a great place. Or stress about it. Girls love the stank. They love the way a man smells when they're stressing about them. Desperation sucks. And they'll smell it on you. Or relax. Go to a place where prostitution's legal. Take advantage of your situation and talk to the ladies after you're done with them. Then you'll be prepared to handle the ones near you. Time! That's right, what did you guys think? Am I the only one answering these questions here? No, of course not. I just can't see it. But it's okay. I know you're out there. Relax. Go where prostitution's legal, practice, come back, score. Top people of the world? That's right, that's who we deal with. Me, the best person in the world, according to my list. And my list is the one that matters. Nobody else's list matters but mine. Because question number 4 is happening. Your parents are controlling, and you can't live your own life. What do? Do you talk to your parents about letting you make your own mistakes? That their parenting is obstructing your personal growth? Is that what you do, or do you live a boring life and wait till you're 18 and move out? Then you can do what you want. You'll know what to do by then. You won't be a dork. Don't worry. Or rebel and run! Then get your organs harvested and eaten by cannibals. Don't have farm animals. You might not make it out there alive. Time! Time. Keeps on slipping into the future. What is the play? What do you do in this situation? Talk to your parents. Tell them their parenting is obstructing your personal growth. You need to make your own mistakes. Time for you to make choices. Question number 5. Can a woman get pregnant twice when she's already pregnant? No, dummy! She already has a baby in the oven. You can't put another baby in the oven when there's a baby in the oven? That's just ridiculous. Or, is it true? Can it happen? Is that how twins are made? Is that how the cell wall was destroyed and we became people and not plants? Or, yes, but in most cases, it's not gonna happen. But it is possible. 99.9% not possible. Time. And I hope, if you've already got one in the oven, you wanna have some fun, my God, I hope you don't have another. But blessings come in the strangest of places sometimes, right? And it's true. In most cases, it's not gonna happen. But you could be a lucky or unlucky guy. Question number 6. Should you fight a $150 parking ticket? Even if you're guilty and have some leverage? This is a Steven moment. A real life happening of Steven, whoever that guy is. Fuck yeah, fuck the popo. Fight that shit. You don't need to help them solve crimes. It's just a ticket anyway, they should be doing something else. Or, yes, unless you're gonna shit where you sleep. If you're gonna end up in that area often, don't do it again. Or just be honest. You'll always, you will always have a fine time when you're honest with the cops. They'll let you go. Don't worry about it. When has that ever happened? Haha! Yes, unless you're gonna shit where you sleep. You don't want to sleep in poo? Who are you, a baby? You're not a baby. You're one of the top people in the world. Like me, John Montgomery Thunderbird III, you're just taking after your leader. And I appreciate it. Keep on keeping on you, awesome you. I'm glad to be your teacher. Question number 7. Your boyfriend gives most of his money to his parents. What do? You tell him to stop. Because what about him? He needs to save up money for himself. Or, that's none of your business, stay out of it. If you can't stand it, then skedaddle. No one needs you. Or pool your salaries together. Help him help his parents. Make yourselves need each other. Codependency, it's perfectly healthy. Let's all take a note from me. Remember that. Time! Codependency is healthy. And if you listen to lies, that's your own fault. Do you tell him to stop? Because he needs to save for himself? That's right, that's none of your business. Stay out of it! If you can't stand it, then leave. Don't be selfish. It's his parents. Question number 8. On South Park Phone Destroyer, Santa Claus is a part of which card theme? The Adventure, blue. Or Fantasy, the red one. Or Miscellaneous, the brown cards. You have to play the game to really understand this one. So sucks to be you if you don't get it. Maybe you should because it's amazing. And now they should give me money because everyone knows people listen to me, John Montgomery Thunderbird III. And if they don't know that, then they're not paying attention, are they? Time keeps on slipping. I tricked you guys with that, huh? You weren't expecting it. That's what John Montgomery Thunderbird III does. And the correct answer is Miscellaneous Brown. You should know that. But you thought it was part of Fantasy, huh? Question 9. That would have made sense. So, when you're playing South Park Phone Destroyer, and you want to heal your team instantly, which card do you pull? Aerostorm, Hallelujah, or Regeneration? Well, since you know what words mean, obviously one of them is not the correct answer, because that's not what the word means. So, it's between our two friends, Aerostorm and Hallelujah. Hallelujah is a great song, written by a great person and done better by a better person. Time! If you don't know that question too, then I feel very sorry for you. Get out from under that rock that you're living in and come to What's the Play Trivia Show. Because you don't need outside with us. Because outside comes to you. Hallelujah is the answer. Because that's instantaneous healing when you listen to that song. When you listen to that song, you feel it. You feel it in your loins, your nipples begin to tingle, your eyebrow begins to twitch. And when you're the best person in the world like me, you need that. You need spiritual guidance. However you choose to get it. But as long as it works for you, as long as it makes you feel connected to whatever you believe. I am John Montgomery Thunderbird III, and I'm telling you to subscribe if you like what we do. If you don't, go to our website at whatstheplay.net. Leave us a voicemail. Tell us how bad we suck. tell us that we need to learn new things, or tell us that we're great and never need to change. Either way, I won't listen to you, but somebody else will. Somebody will get back to you as soon as possible. I promise. Also, we have our forum at forum.whatstheplay.net, where you can talk about the questions and things that we talk about here. And that's where I live after the TV screen here goes off. I'll be at the forum always, moderating, reading, making sure no one's breaking any of the rules, policing the world, saving everyone again and again every day, just like during Y2K. I battled the system with my own 2 fingers. 10 fingers. My God, I've evolved since then. That's what a Thunderbird does. But I want all of you to have a great night, learn a lot, and come back and tell me what you learned so I can know it too. Goodbye.